Let people roll in. Has anybody been, or did anybody read the attachment from the blog that was talking about root chakra or root center before you logged in today? Was sharing about different foods we can eat, different practices that we can implement. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, welcome. Yeah, for me personally, grounding is a really important practice for me. Oh, awesome, Luciana. Glad you enjoyed it. For me, from the beginning of my conscious journey 18 years ago, the message was always about grounding and being connected and feeling a foundation or creating a foundation, allowing myself to to really feel into my body, even when things don't feel so good here in this space and time. So really giving myself that space to connect in. Does anybody have any practices that they practice already for grounding? Yeah. Veronique, nice. See you. Earthing, forest bathing. I love the forest bathing. That's so much fun. I'm also a big fan of the beach, and going to the beach is really a place where I feel very recharged and regenerated. And the water also adds that element of cleansing. I don't know about you, but when you stand on the beach and you let the water come up behind your feet and then pull down back into the ocean, if you notice that your feet get pulled deeper into the sand. And I just always have reminded myself of that sensation if I'm ever feeling overwhelmed or if I'm feeling like I'm not able to be present in the moment. EFT with orienting ice baths. Yeah, ice baths as well to get back into your body and to really be aware of what you're feeling on the inside. Breath work as well is something that I have always found very helpful in realigning and resetting that nervous system, getting out of that fight or flight. Hello, Katya. Nice to have you here. Anybody else have anything they want to put in the chat about their own grounding practice or how they take care of their root center or their foundation? Okay. Barefoot in the backyard. Hiking and watching sunsets. Ah, love that. Thank you, Lou, for sharing that. Anybody else? The same. Okay, lovely. Thank you all so much for sharing. I pulled a card for us today out of a deck called Path of the Soul Destiny. It's by Cheryl Lee Harnish, and she works with fractal art. This is the card I pulled for us today. I just love what to me looks like a beautiful explosion of color and creation, and everything moving from the center out and rippling and creating. The colors for me just bring in all the colors of the rainbow too, all the colors of the energy centers. The card is titled Creation, and it says, "You are a creator." When this card appears, it signifies a strengthening in your energetic field to bring those things which you require into physical manifestation. Creation is happening quickly, from thought into form. Be conscious of what thoughts you are having. The time between the thought and its appearance in the physical will be quick. Now is the time to get clear about what you desire in your life. The universal energies are working with you to bring your desires to fruition. I love this card. I feel like it's totally perfect for today. We just moved through a new year. We came into this winter solstice before that, and then we just finished off a full moon cycle last week. And it's all in alignment with letting go, creating new, and also we do that within this hibernation period. So sometimes there's a little more being and a little less doing during this time because of the time of year that it is, right? So we have this time to be introspective and self-reflective and to really come into our own. The author of the deck is Cheryl Lee Harnish, Harnish. We've got a pretty good group now. I will start by introducing myself. My name is Jessica Nidifer. I'm a representative of Banyan Tree Women's Collective. I am honored to share sound healing meditations here and be able to serve you and to create space with you. Banyan Tree Women's Collective is a 501c3 nonprofit in the San Francisco Bay Area, and we believe that health and wellness and access to it should not need to be a choice, and that they should be offered to everyone, and that everything in the world is open to us when we put ourselves out there. Something always shows up, something always arrives for us when we put out the message. So I encourage you to put out your messages today, put out your intentions today, and be aware of what you want to create moving forward and how you're creating this new healthy foundation beneath you. Right? When we build a house, we build a healthy foundation first, a stable foundation first, in order to build a healthy structure that will stand the journey, will withstand the test of time. So maybe even imagining that foundation today, maybe imagining your roots, your literal roots. Maybe you are a tree or a beautiful flower grounded into the earth. And allow your visual space, your imagination to guide you. Allow the sounds to guide you. And allow them to move through you and to support you in rebalancing, regenerating, and allowing yourself to feel at one again. Sometimes we forget that we are all one and we come from that same energy. Okay. Chantal, are you able to reclaim host on your own, or do I need to do that for you?
Nope, I got it. I'll do it now.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure before I began.
Okay.
And did you have anything you wanted to add?
Nope, you're great.
Okay. Lovely. Does anybody else have any intentions that they would like to set today in the group? Anything that you would like to experience? Welcome, Millie. You're not late. You're right on time. I'm grateful you're here too. Okay. So for those of you who have not been to sound healing before, in the intention of healing, thank you, Victoria. Sound healing can be used to help us rebalance, regenerate, as I was just talking about earlier, giving us the space to see within on a deeper level and connecting with ourselves on a deeper level. We work with the different sounds connected to the different areas of the body. And we work with those sounds to help us bring a balance or harmony within, or to remind us that we have always been in balance. Rosario says peace and self-compassion. Awesome. Thank you. So today, some of the sounds when you're listening, I suggest you work with some earbuds or headphones as you're listening, or if you have it set up to your stereo system, so the sound quality will be better for you or the best for you. And also remember that during the session, listening to the sounds, sometimes they might feel uncomfortable at first, but know that it's only asking your body, the parts that might be out of harmony or imbalanced, to be in harmony or to be balanced once again. So take some deep breaths, breathe into the sounds, breathe into your space and your body, and allow yourself to receive. Does anybody have any questions before we begin, or any other intentions you'd like to set? Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll invite you to get comfortable. If you'd like to turn your screens off or leave them on, you are welcome to do either. Thank you, Nancy. Harmony. That is one of my favorite words as well. Okay. I am going to set up my microphones really quickly here. Give me just a moment. As I'm doing so, I'll invite you to begin by taking some deep breaths. Being aware of the expansion and contraction of your body as you do so. Maybe even taking some breaths that are audible. Breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. Making space for you to expand even more. Creating space. And remembering that you are the sacred space that you seek. I will invite you to begin to ground into your space. Imagining your foundation. Imagining for yourself the picture that makes you feel grounded, that reminds you of your connection, that allows you to feel secure and stable in your body and in this space and time. Continuing to take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, allowing the nervous system to reset. Allowing the body to align. And allowing all the energy to move through your body freely. your eyes closed, being aware of your body once again. Being aware of any spaces within you where you felt an opening or a release. And allow yourself to imagine breathing light into these spaces. With each breath in and each breath out, allowing this light within you to expand, to ripple out from you into this world, into this space, into every heart of every human being. Honoring this beautiful light within you. Honoring this amazing human body you've chosen. And all the wonderful experiences that we get to have together. Feeling into your foundation once again. Feeling your roots, your connection to all that is. Remembering that you are aligned, centered, and grounded, deeply rooted, deeply connected, healed and whole, as you always were, and as you always will be. Healed and whole. Taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing your way back into your body. Breathing your way back into the space. And opening your eyes when you're ready. If there's anything that you would like to share, you're welcome to put it into the chat. And I will type my name down here. I see your message here. How's everybody feeling? Has everybody rejoined us? Doing good. Beautiful. Embrace the light and love. Yes. Soothing and calming and safe. I'm so happy that you felt safe in the environment and with us today. Thank you all for sharing your energy.